Me nice. Alright. Okay. So welcome back to Tecia's Balandra. Thank you guys for tuning in again.
Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make.
Alright, yeah. This is that. So if you and the girl don't agree upon nothing except when the bill for pay, in a minute sense. Cool? And I'm saying this because I have an older brother, not saying that his relationship is perfect either, and I have a younger brother that I would not want to be abused by women, because you have women who abuse men, and abuse does not only take place physically. And I have come across this summer, well, last summer, a lot of women who abuse men, and it's not cute. So yeah, I was basically there for him as a friend. We still talk every now and then, but yeah, that never really did make no sense. But yeah, that was just a quick situation where it never did need to take place. So it was like 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. We're just going to say his name is A, because if I say his first and last initial, everybody's gonna know who it is. So let's say A. So we went N R S A. So we are at the beginning of summer. This person don't get no initials. Title: The Devil. Cool? Devil. Just that. Devil. The Devil, by the way. Yeah. So prior to meeting this person, I had been single for like 2 going 3 years. Yeah, prior to meeting this person, I had been single for like 2 years. Yeah, about 2 years. Yeah, because I did break up with that guy in lower 6. So 6th form, first year university. 2 years, yes. So I was single 2 years. And he was fascinating. When I say fascinating, he was fascinating. I am a sapiosexual, so bright man, intelligence. Sis can't control herself. But anyways, yes, he was very intriguing, and he had like 2 degrees. He had a bachelor's and an associate's. He was like almost the boss. Some people are going to know who this is, but anyways, my life, if I want to know, you know, whatever. But yeah, he was like almost the boss. And he was attractive. In my eyes, he was physically attractive. Not only to me, because like I've shown him to other people and they was like attractive. Like, he was the devil. You not expect the devil for ugly. The devil wears ugly, but ugly something couldn't deceive Eve. But anyways, yeah. And he was, so as I was attracted to him, he was also attracted to me. And but he was attracted to me for the wrong things. Devil again, I tell you, it was the devil. And so he pursued me and I was like, no, this is wrong. 1, because you kind of write me a paycheck. 2, because he's the devil. 3, because I don't like the attention that I would get if people knew this situation. So no, I'm gonna tell you, say we would be in situations this close for no reason. So yeah, that means elevators. Okay. It was very 50 Shades of Grey-ish for the most part, because I had never experienced someone pursuing me in such a way, because prior to him, the guy that I was dating we didn't meet as Christians, but throughout the relationship we both became Christians, and it was a fine Christian relationship in my eyes, even though we fought and stuff. But this guy was pursuing me like I had never been pursued before. And so one night I was like, why are you pursuing me this much? What is it about me? As something about the Jamaican them? I walk one, walk keep. Cause for me, I tell you say, in my opinion, I'm not the prettiest girl in the building. I'm not the sexiest girl in the building either. So sir, there must be something wrong make you want me. Girls would, I don't know, them just think them with it. Well, I was just thinking that way because at that time I was probably not as confident as I am now, even though some people might take me as extremely confident. But when it came on to that guy, I was like, yo, I'm a university student. I didn't get it. Honestly, I didn't get it. So I was like, what is it about me that makes you so attracted and need to basically have me? And the guy said to me, I know what I like to play with, and you are that. Guys, excuse me, guys, my little bird brain stressed out. I was all the way stressed. And while me no never know say my mother grow me for be dolly, I knew what he was talking about. And that's always been my issue. Like, I know the bad things and stuff, and I entertain them anyway, even knowing that there are going to be repercussions. And brother, we're not gonna talk about that because I'm not really reached the age for talk about them somewhere. But anyways, by the way, I am 20, guys. Yeah. In the beginning, he was cool. He was extremely cool. He was nice to me. He was kind to me. He was everything. And as it progressed, I was like, I knew this was a dog. I knew this was a devil. I found myself, I prayed about the like getting out of that situation. I prayed to have strength to say no. I prayed so much throughout that ordeal. I had people pray for me, and I just kept going back. And I was like, something about this. Guys, it came to the point where it was affecting my job, in that it wasn't threatening my job like, yo, he's gonna fire me or I'm gonna get fired. It was threatening my job in where this environment is too toxic for me to be in. I basically didn't like, I was going to work every day not talking to my superior, like not speaking to my superior at all, period. And then one night I needed help, and he was there, and I was like, so I stood up behind him the whole time. I didn't say a word. And then he turned around and he was like, I know you're not talking to me, but you're kind of going to have to. If you know me, that was one of the sexiest things somebody has ever said to me. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, it got to there, and then something else happened, and it was a big deal. And I am very opinionated. My parents really grew me to be outspoken in a way, even though I have not. Certain things I still don't speak up about. But there's a particular situation where he basically like was trying to be my dad, and was like, you know what, sir, don't play me. Don't run them the joke there. My father, they're Jamaica, and ain't nobody gonna talk to me like they my dad. Don't play. and I quit that job. Yeah, I quit that job, got another job, and it was good. And what did I learn from that situation? The devil is sexy. The devil can be whatever you need him to be, and the devil can also be what you don't know that you need, and you don't need it. Me just I tell you, the devil is just so cunning. And know your worth above all else. Never lower your standard or feel like because you are in a foreign land you should serve a foreign god. Cool? Never feel like that. Never ever ever in life feel like because you are in a foreign land you should serve a foreign god. God is huge. He's omnipotent, omnipresent. Okay? Period. So that was that. So to the relationship everybody knows about. All the people from high school are probably wondering, yo, what happened to them? Yeah, I was in a very, I would say, public relationship for a very long time. Since I was in like the end of 4th form to like, oh, so that's 10th grade, to the end of 6th form. Yeah, because we broke up lower 6. I think we broke up lower 6th form. No lie, upper 6. Yeah, we broke up when I was in upper 6. So 5th form, 6th form, upper 6. So 3 years, we were together for 3 years. He gave me a promise ring. We thought we were gonna get married. He got to know my parents. So both our families, oh, so this is RS, by the way. Both our families kinda had a little feud, and yeah, we really never did supposed to be together in our family's eyes. And yeah, that scratching me. But yeah, we were not, my family was like, no, hell no, hell no. His family was like, she for true, you sure? You sure she? You sure she you want to talk to? Brother, smarty else. And my family just the same. Really, why him? And we, like, I remember one time I went to his house, and by the way, this person is like my first real relationship. And I went to his house like one day after Saturday class, and my father had given me money to buy a new pair of school shoes. So after I left class, I bought the shoes and everything. I went to the guy's house. Normally I would leave another way, but I was getting picked up by a taxi. So he had called the taxi, and the taxi guy was like, yo, I kind of running late, so why don't you just come out on the main road? At this time he lived in Winard Road, so you know, the back road, the highway. So he was like, just come out to the front, because the taxi was coming on the highway. I was like, cool. So we go around there, you know, standing up, all coupled up, waiting on the taxi. There drives by my dad. Guys, drops the mic. Sis frozen. Sis froze. Yeah, if you know my father, it was problem. Problem. Prior to this was I had my sweet 16, and he was at my sweet 16, and then my dad was like, that man supposed to tell us, say, no, my ear say you and so. I was like, he's just my friend, and his sister helps me with my SBA. That was true, by the way. That was true. She did help me with my IT SBA, because she's good at IT. But yeah, so then now my dad spots me and him. It was a problem. Like my dad called my aunt, he called my grandma, called my mom, he called everybody. Mind you, my mom knew. Guys, my mom knew. I told her. But yeah. So my father called everybody. Ishi and the old lady. Yo, she's guys, man. So anyways, my human. Yeah. My auntie said, girl, your dad is crying, and blah blah blah. My father said, I'm not getting more money, I'm not get this, blah 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 blah. He said a whole lot of things, which he didn't mean. He was just upset at the time. But yeah, just to get y'all to know that it was like, I don't know which two people are not supposed to be together but got together, and then the families were accepting and then got integrated into the family. Everybody knew him and loved him and stuff like that. Throughout that relationship, he made a lot of mistakes and I kept on forgiving him, and I was very mature. I was not ready for that level of commitment. I had rushed into it, but I was settling into it. Even though it was rushed, I was settling into it, but I was still nonetheless very mature. And there was just a lot of unforgiveness in there that we were basically just pushing under the rug and getting over the situations as they came, or thinking that we were getting over the situations as they came. And one day we had an argument, and I was like, it's over. Prior to this, he had said to me, if you break up with me again, I'm not coming back. Girl, young and naive, she broke up with you to all the time. And because I had done bad things to him, though multiple times that I called off the relationship, and he had done things to me, you know, other people, yeah. One evening we just had an argument, and I was like, yo, don't talk to me, blah blah blah. And from that, he just never came back around to us having a relationship for a whole year. For a few months we didn't talk, no communication. We were talking through other people, as in I would say something to somebody and they would talk to him or whatever. And he broke my heart, basically. I broke his, and then he broke my heart. And I feel like what he did to me was way worse than what I did to him. He actually dated somebody that was not my friend, but she was in the circle of communication. Her and I shared spaces. Her and I have family members in common, and I just would not have expected that from him. How about that? I was completely taken aback. And then my whole family that had said, nah sis, he's the wrong one, they was like, yeah, he proved us right. Look what he did. And through that all, like I idiot girl, me forgive boy a long time and have up the girl. How dumb was I? And like I think it's about 2 going 3 years now we break up. As time progressed, I said, no sis, you know, say you're a yamed. There's a whole yam farm. Do better. And I came to understanding that you love people in spite of their sins. And if 2 people are involved in a situation that offends you, and you pick a side on who you're gonna forgive first, you're being a hypocrite, because they're guilty of the same sin. They're guilty of the same thing. And I just came to understanding that, yo, you and the girl really not the beef. Are the youth are the problem? You expected that from him not to, you know? And he did it. And the girl not really owe an apology. She can do whatever she wants. She's grown. Mind you, she was grown. She was older than me. But yeah, she was older than the both of us. But anyways, that's life. People do what they want to do. And I have wholeheartedly forgiven that individual. Now and then, if one little breeze blew upon him part, he might reach out to me or I might try to reach out to him, but for the most part, there's comfort in ending. There's real comfort in ending, and I have come to understand that had I been more mature, that relationship would have probably worked. But in the event that it didn't, I am much more understanding of men because of that relationship, and way more enlightened on the topic of forgiveness. How about that? I have matured so much over the years in all these relationships that I have encountered. Like, it's crazy. Some of them was not relationships. Some of them were shipwrecks. Guys, yeah, some of them were shipwrecks. But yeah, that's what happened. And wholeheartedly, what I want to say to you guys is this: when you are ready for love, you will find the person. Well, as females, we won't find the person. The person should come and find us. For the Bible says, he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing, not she who goes searching after a husband. That's crazy. But yeah, also put yourself in a position to be found. Okay? Whatever you want that to mean to you, that's what I'm talking about. Put yourself in a position to be found. I really love who I'm becoming, and right now I'm very comfortable in not getting with anyone. Know what I'm saying? Right now I am not all the way sold out on this idea of commitment. I can't even commit to an exercise routine, much less to be committed to an individual. So the next relationship, I'm not gonna say hopefully, I'm being prophetic and declaring that my next relationship will be the relationship. That will be my marriage. That will be the one. Because right now, all I'm focused on is building a stronger relationship with God. Because, child, as a Christian, I struggle. We talk about that some other time. But yeah, building my relationship with God is number one. Number two, getting my school life sorted out. Number three, having a healthy physical, not just appearance, but just being healthy all over, because I do have a bit of stuff that I'm struggling with health-wise. But I am just focused on bettering Tecia and just being a holistically good individual, you know. That's what I'm focused on right now. Loving me for me and giving as much time to my family members and friends as I can, so that when I am all busy caught up in me, they would have had some good time with me and be able to remember those things and just wait until life slows down again and I get to relax and unwind with them. But Christian young woman, what I want to say to you is this: God first and all else will fall into place. Young women overall, get to know yourselves, and then, you know, and through getting to know God, you get to know yourself. This page is really not for atheists or whatever, but I don't know about you, but me believe in God wholeheartedly. You might relate to some things that I say, but the religion part not really click for you, and that's fine. I am about not just religion, but spirituality and communication, you know. If you're not, anyways, if you're not about that, who the hell, that sounded ghetto, but you know, you have to follow that. But yeah, thanks again guys for watching. This is gonna be part 2 because it's too long to put together, but thanks again for watching. I really hope that as I have learned and shared, that you will learn from me. You don't have to experience it for yourself. So many people have failed before you for you to learn from their failures, not to fail. Okay? Love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Tell your friend to tell a friend. Follow me on all socials. Yeah. Follow me on all socials. It's Tecia Chambers on Snapchat, Tecia Robb on Facebook and Instagram, and it's TC on TikTok. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.